Been days since the sun has come out to visit us here in Tennessee, seriously. So as much outside time that I can get today, the better. Except there are wasps everywhere. I mean, you literally get no time before the pests come out and start to bother you. Anyway, hey, welcome back to my channel. All of my friends who deal with some sort of redness, skin irritation, flushing, things of that nature. Majority of what we talk about here is stress and skin rashes. And you may have a situation where you have raised bumps, rash, histamine intolerances, and things of that nature. And really what I deal with here is not necessarily a raised rash, elevated, bumpy type thing. It's just more of a flush that will happen on my skin. Like, I'll see if I can get it to do it while I'm in the sun right now. Turn my body, see if we can get myself to flush a little bit. A lot of times if I'm exposed to the sun for a long period of time and it is heating up my body, my body starts to perceive it as a threat and will have what looks like an allergic reaction to the sun. So we'll see if that happens today. It's been so odd that ever since we've been doing work from home due to the coronavirus pandemic, my company has allowed us to work from home in the meantime for safety measures. And normally I think that my nervous system is just so overactive and stressed out all day long because of people and maybe a little bit of social anxiety, which I'm a very social person, outgoing person, but I still deal with social anxiety myself, which then leads to an overactive sympathetic nervous system and skin flushing that'll take place because of that. Just trying to flush for you. It's funny how when you tell yourself to flush, you won't flush. I remember when in 2011 I had a year of debilitating anxiety and depression. And I remember I wrote a book called Pressing Forward, and it's all about overcoming anxiety and depression because it was debilitating for about a year for me. And then I moved through it over the next year. It wasn't as debilitating. And then over the next 4 years, actually got rid of it altogether. Besides just your normal fight or flight response, your human makeup, but constant feeling of daunting fear, gonna die, it's gone, which is great. So, but I remember when I was trying to write my book, I wanted to document the process and the feelings around a panic attack. And so I tried to get myself to have a panic attack every time I would feel it coming on. I'd be like, "Ooh, here it goes, let's do it," because I wanted to actually experience it in real time and document it. And I've never had a panic attack since. So it's interesting that when you invite something that is so horrible to you to just come on, let's make it happen, it seems like it doesn't want to happen anymore. So even though I'm trying to get some skin flushing going here, I don't know that I can actually get it to do it, but we'll see. So anyway, I just wanted to drop in today to say hi. I know there's a lot of background noise. Hopefully it's not too noisy on here with the birds and the vehicles. And there's also a dog and some construction, but we'll see if that happens again. But yeah, so basically what happens with the skin flushing is that, you know, the blood vessels under the skin, they dilate. It's an immune response inside of your body. There's a threat that's being perceived. Your chest, your ears, your neck, cheeks will get warm and red and flushed. And so a lot of us who experience skin flushing, you'll experience it on your neck, chest, cheeks, ears, things of that nature. A lot of times I'll get it on my shoulders as well. But try not to expose myself too much here. But there's just a dilation of the blood vessels under the skin is what it is. It's the skin is thin, translucent-ish, and those blood vessels are dilating, having that response inside of your body. And so the skin flushing, if you're going through something similar to what I'm going through, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional here to advise you on your condition. I'm just here to tell you my story and offer a little bit of hope and inspiration as we journey through the things that can make us incredibly insecure. So, but I don't think anything that's going on with me is life-threatening at all or danger in the sense. It's just more of psychological, and I do believe that mine is attached to anxiety inside of my body. Overactive sympathetic nervous system. It's got to do with a fight or flight response that's happening inside of my body. So right now, my body is perceiving the sun as a threat, and I'm not even getting as heated up as I normally would. Let's see if we're getting anything out of this. Let me get to a good spot to show you. So I don't even know. I mean, it's red. But not the normal. It's doing it. No, it's doing it. It's definitely doing it. There we go. So, skin flushing, my friends. So as you can see, I came out into the sun. I wasn't doing this before. I'm not afraid or panicked or scared of anything right now. And let's see, get a better shot of this. Sometimes the lighting on this camera doesn't make it look as bad as it is. But anyway, I'm not perceiving any threat personally right now. There's no reason why I would be having an anxious thought. If anything, I'm actually really calm and love this weather so much. And loving not having to go into an office right now and being able to do all my meetings via Google Hangout. So, but my body is still sensing that something is wrong, and so I have this response and trigger to it, and so therefore I'll have skin flushing. Now, obviously right now I could say, well, it's because the sun is on me. If somebody was like, hey, you're all red, what's going on there? I could say, oh, the sun, it's the sun. It's just how my body reacts to the sun. But when your body reacts to a Tuesday, or your body reacts to a job interview, the pressure of a job interview, or your body reacts to wine or alcohol, which is referred to as an Asian flush. And I'm definitely not Asian that I know of, but I still have the same response that people would have that do have an Asian flush. So when I'm drinking alcohol, certain alcohols, like, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So it really depends on what my body's doing that day. But yeah, so I just wanted to drop in today, show you that a little bit and let you know that it happens to me, it happens to you. And the exposure therapy of doing these videos to talk to you about what I've been going through. But also, like I said, when I told myself to have the panic attack, I could not have the panic attack anymore. Now, I wish that I could say, just let's get red so I can continue to do this for documentation purposes. And I'm still getting red. My body's still having that response. And I'm okay with it because it's also giving me something to talk about here to relate to you. I actually was feeling a little bummed out this morning because I was trying to get myself to flush so I could take pictures of it to say, hey, I've got this going on too. Because I know for myself, when I was first looking into this and trying to see if there anybody else out there who's dealing with the same thing, I look for the pictures. So it's great to hear somebody talk to me, but I want to see it. I want to look at the pictures and see, is that the same thing that I have going on? And it's kind of rare for me to find people with this kind of rash. So yes, it might be on the cheeks and flushing in the face. There's a lot of people with flushing in the face, but mine is on my neck and my chest mostly. It does go up the side of my face and in my ear, or on my ear sometimes. I don't know if that's happening right now, but I just wanted to be able to see it and go, yes, that's me. That's what I'm dealing with as well. So anyway, I think that sometimes when we have the exposure therapy and we start talking about it more instead of running from it, we actually have the conversations about it. It takes some of the hype away, which also takes some of that fear away, which I think communicates to our nervous system. You're safe here, you belong here, and you're safe to heal here. That's kind of been my motto through over the past few months, but specifically during this time of the pandemic, that you're safe here, you belong here, and you're safe to heal here. Because as we have this time alone and socially distancing ourselves, not being around people all the time, I think it's a great message to send back to our sympathetic nervous system, to our nervous systems period, and to our body, that you're safe to heal here and that you're okay. So let's get one more view at this, if I can get it again. Sometimes gonna get into a, oh yeah, real good now. We're getting real good. This is good stuff. So there we go. This might be on the side of my face, maybe. So there you have it. You are not alone. We're in it together. We're working through this together, trying to figure out all the ins and outs of it, and hopefully get through a place where we don't have it anymore. But my question to you would be, if it never goes away, what then? And let's just talk through some of the worst case scenarios and talk about moving through it and pressing through this instead of letting it hinder us in where we were intended to go. Because this is not going to stop you, girl. I can assure you that. Y'all have a great day, and I hope you're having some great weather. Yeah, man, I'm soaking it up. It's just been rainy and cold and, well, kind of warmish, but we've had tornadoes here. We've had the pandemic going on. So I will take this. I will see you guys tomorrow. See you later.